If you have a shirt that is quite big and you want to have it more fit or tailored, you can replace the buttons in a different place. Sometimes you need to remove the original clothing and sometimes you can leave it. For this you will need an iron, pins, measurement tape, sewing thread, tailor's chalk, a lucifer, a needle, fabric scissors, some Vlizzelen and some buttons. First, we match up and collect some buttons that you want to use for the resizing. Make sure the buttons fit through the original buttonholes as we still use them. I eventually use 4 of the same buttons at the same size. Fit the shirt and wrap the shirt around your body. The button side goes underneath and the buttonhole side goes on top. Pin down where you want the buttons and pleat the shirt how you want it. Then mark with a tailor's chalk where the buttonhole falls, so where you pin it down, and carefully take off the shirt and remove the pins. Mark again. With your measurement tape, you can align the marks into a straight line. After that, measure the distance from the first to the last button and add 2.5 cm to both ends. Then I have a length of 45 cm and the buttons on every 5 cm. On your Vlizzelen fabric you can copy and mark your measurements that you just took. So I will have a length of 45 cm and a width of like 3 to 5 cm. The stroke will be there to strengthen the fabric underneath the buttons. So cut the stroke out. If you see your marks through the shirt on the inside of the fabric, then copy the marks on the inside of the shirt with your chalk. Place it on the back of the shirt on the marks and iron it on with the glue side onto the fabric. Take your buttons and place them where you want to have them. Take your yarn and needle and lace in the needle. Start with your needle from the inside of the fabric and first attach the yarn through the shirt by lacing the needle a few times through the shirt. This is so the thread doesn't run away from the shirt. Lace in the button and then back into the shirt before you pull the loop with the button too tight. Before you pull the loop too tight, you place a lucifer in between the loop of the button. Continue looping the yarn through the fabric and the holes of the button and keep the match in its place. The trick with the lucifer is that it gives the button stitching enough space between the button and the fabric, and when you button it up with the other side of the fabric. If you don't do this, the chance is high that the button will fall off after a few wears. After 5 to 6 times, the button should be well attached. If you reach that, you can remove the lucifer and wrap the yarn on your needle around the stitching. In the end, tie it off with a double loop stitch and cut the thread off. Do this with every button. And your tailored shirt is ready. So I also did this with the wedding pants from my dad a while ago. That I had to resize them in the back and remove the zipper and stitch the fabric back. And the button I replaced 7 centimeters further from the original button and made it a lot more tailored. I'm curious what you will resize in this way, and have fun and good luck! If you want to see more techniques, go to fixing.fashion, and if you are looking for a place that can repair and upgrade your clothes or want to set up a space, make sure to visit our global community map. And have fun!